Balancing act, the surprising secret to true wellness and unstoppable success. Welcome, everyone. Today, we're diving into a topic that's going to flip your world upside down in the best way possible. We're about to embark on a journey that will challenge everything you thought you knew about success, wellness, and living your best life. And trust me, by the end of this talk, you'll be itching to make some changes. But before we dive in, I want to give a massive shout out to the incredible Keneisha DuBose. This powerhouse of a woman is the inspiration behind today's talk. Keneisha's journey from rock bottom to radiant wellness isn't just inspiring, it's revolutionary. Her insights have touched countless lives, sparking a movement that's redefining what it means to be truly well and successful. Keneisha, if you're listening, thank you for being a beacon of hope and a catalyst for change in a world that desperately needs it. Now let's get down to business. Picture this. You're at the top of your game. You've got the corner office, the fancy car, the enviable physique. You're living the dream, right? Wrong. At least that's what I thought until I had my mind blown by a simple yet profound realization. Here's the kicker. True success, true wellness, isn't about conquering one mountain. It's about maintaining a delicate balance across 6 crucial areas of your life. Yes, you heard that right. 6. Mental, spiritual, physical, emotional, financial, and sexual. Bet you didn't see that last one coming, did you? Now, I know what you're thinking. 6 areas? I can barely keep up with one. But stick with me, because this holistic approach to wellness isn't just life-changing, it's life-saving. Let's start with a story. Imagine a woman. We'll call her Sarah. Sarah was the epitome of what society calls successful. She had the high-powered job, the designer wardrobe, the Instagram-worthy vacations. But beneath the glossy exterior, Sarah was crumbling. Sure, her bank account was healthy, but her relationships were on life support. Her mental health, let's just say it had seen better days, and don't even get me started on her spiritual well-being. That concept was as foreign to her as a full night's sleep. Sarah was living proof that success in one area doesn't guarantee happiness or fulfillment. She was like a car with one really awesome tire and 5 flat ones. Sure, that one tire was top of the line, but the car wasn't going anywhere fast. This, my friends, is where the magic of holistic wellness comes in. It's about recognizing that each aspect of your life is interconnected, like a delicate web. Pull on one thread and the whole thing shifts. Think about it. Have you ever tried to focus on work when you're emotionally drained? Or maintain a healthy diet when you're stressed out of your mind? It's like trying to bail out a sinking ship with a teaspoon. You might make some progress, but you're fighting a losing battle. Now, I can almost hear the skeptics among you. This sounds great in theory, you're thinking, but how does it work in practice? Well, buckle up, because we're about to dive into the nitty-gritty. Let's go back to our friend Sarah. She decided to take the plunge into holistic wellness. And let me tell you, it wasn't all smooth sailing. There were days when she felt like she was juggling flaming chainsaws while riding a unicycle. But slowly, surely, things started to shift. She started small, meditation for her mental health, a quick jog for her physical well-being, actually talking to her partner about her feelings. Revolutionary, I know. Each small step created a ripple effect across other areas of her life. As her mental health improved, she found herself making better financial decisions. As she nurtured her spiritual side, her relationships flourished. And as she paid attention to her sexual health, yes, we're going there. She found a new level of confidence that spilled over into her work life. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's great for Sarah, but my life is different. I've got unique challenges, and you're absolutely right. Your journey will be uniquely yours, but the principles, they're universal. Take Keneisha's story, for instance. Here was a woman who, at her lowest point, was carrying 417 pounds of physical, emotional, and spiritual weight. She was broke, both financially and in spirit, but she discovered this secret of holistic wellness, and it changed everything. Keneisha's journey wasn't just about losing weight. It was about gaining balance. As she nurtured her physical health, she also worked on her mental resilience. As she built her financial stability, she also invested in her emotional well-being. Each step forward in one area created momentum in the others. But here's where Keneisha's story gets really powerful. She recognized that for many in the African American community, there was an additional challenge: the lack of safe spaces to heal and grow. So she didn't just transform her own life. She became that safe space for others. This, my friends, is the true power of holistic wellness. It's not just about personal transformation. It's about creating a ripple effect that can change communities, change cultures, change the world. Now, I can see some of you shifting uncomfortably in your seats. This sounds great, you're thinking, but I'm barely keeping my head above water as it is. How am I supposed to focus on 6 different areas of my life? First of all, breathe. Remember, this isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about recognizing that you're a whole person, not just a worker bee or a parent or a partner. You're all of those things and more. Start small. Take 5 minutes each day to check in with yourself. How's your mental state, your physical health, your relationships, your finances, your spiritual well-being, and yes, your sexual health too. No judgment here. We're all adults, and it's all connected. As you become more aware of these different aspects of your life, you'll start to see patterns. Maybe you notice that when you're stressed at work, your eating habits go out the window. Or when you're feeling spiritually disconnected, your relationships suffer. This awareness is the first step. From there, you can start to make small, intentional changes. Maybe it's a 10-minute meditation in the morning. Maybe it's having an honest conversation about your finances with your partner. Maybe it's finally scheduling that doctor's appointment you've been putting off. Each small step creates momentum. And before you know it, you're not just succeeding in one area of your life, you're thriving in all of them. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. This journey isn't always easy. There will be days when you feel like you're taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Days when balancing all these aspects of your life feels about as achievable as juggling water. But here's the beautiful thing. Once you start viewing your life holistically, you realize that a setback in one area doesn't define your entire journey. Had a tough day at work, that doesn't negate the progress you've made in your relationships. Slipped up on your diet, your financial goals are still on track. This perspective shift is liberating. It frees you from the all or nothing mentality that keeps so many of us stuck. It allows you to celebrate your wins, learn from your setbacks, and keep moving forward. And let's be real, this journey is as much about unlearning as it is about learning. We've been conditioned to believe that success looks a certain way, that wellness means a number on a scale or a figure in a bank account. But true wellness, true success, it's so much richer, so much more nuanced than that. It's about waking up in the morning feeling rested and excited for the day ahead. It's about having relationships that nourish your soul. It's about feeling connected to something greater than yourself. It's about knowing your worth isn't defined by your job title or your jean size. This holistic approach to wellness isn't just a nice to have. In today's world, it's a must have. We're living in a time of unprecedented stress and uncertainty. The old ways of defining success and pursuing wellness simply aren't cutting it anymore. But here's the exciting part. As you start to embrace this holistic approach, you become more resilient, more adaptable, more you. Because when you're nurturing all aspects of yourself, you're better equipped to handle whatever life throws your way. You become like a tree with deep, strong roots. Sure, the winds of life might shake your branches, but you won't topple over. You'll bend, you'll adapt, you'll grow. And the best part, as you transform, you inspire others to do the same. Your journey becomes a beacon of hope for those around you. Just like Keneisha's story inspired countless others, your story has the power to spark change. So here's my challenge to you. Take a moment right now. Close your eyes if you are comfortable doing so. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, how balanced do I feel right now? Where am I thriving? Where could I use some extra attention? Now, open your eyes. That awareness you just created, that's your starting point. From here, you have a choice. You can go back to the old way of doing things, focusing on one area of your life at the expense of others, or you can embrace this holistic approach and start your journey towards true wellness and unstoppable success. Remember, this isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about treating yourself with compassion and recognizing that you're a complex, multifaceted being deserving of care in all areas of your life. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this thought. Your well-being isn't a luxury. It's not something to be addressed only after you've achieved other goals. Your well-being in all its aspects is the foundation upon which you build a fulfilling, successful life. So what will you do differently after today? How will you start nurturing all aspects of your well-being? Will you schedule that long overdue checkup? Have that difficult but necessary conversation with a loved one. Take a hard look at your finances. Whatever it is, take that first step and then another and another. Because here's the truth: you deserve to thrive in all areas of your life. You deserve to feel whole, balanced, and alive. And the world deserves to see you in all your multifaceted glory. So go forth. Embrace the journey, embrace the balance, embrace the fullness of who you are. Because when you do, you don't just change your life, you change the world. Thank you.